areas adjacent. Throw your dubs up. The only hip hop show. You heard?
Anyway, so welcome to the Only Hip Hop Show, and we got our lovely co-host.
Hey y'all. Okay, what it do, y'all? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
How's everybody feeling today?
Amazing.
Good. All right, we got a studio audience. Come on, studio audience. Give us some
we
audience.
need y'all up in the front. You know what I'm
Give
saying?
us some audience. Like,
Talk to us real quick. But, let's get into it. Right now, we got the hip-hop facts for y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what's been going on with these facts. So give me a second. So today's our birthday. So we have Absol. Today is his birthday.
okay.
Happy birthday.
And then we also have the anniversary of Slim Shady. Came out in 99. So it's the 21st anniversary. You know, we got Today Was a Good Day. You know,
Okay.
that came out today. You know, everybody always say, today was a good day, right? So we also had the Naughty by Nature. They released their album called 1993. You know, one of the classic songs and all that. And then you got The Roots, Things Fall Apart. And it's funny because there's a book called Things Fall Apart and a movie called Things That Fall Apart. So, yeah, and let me talk about Royce the 5'9" real quick. The picture that you just saw, it was called The Allegory. He just released the project this month on the 21st. And he was in Detroit promoting the whole album, and I thought it was dope. I listened to the whole song. Besides Black Savage, which is one of the songs that was the first singles off the album, Overcomer, which he did Yellow Wolf on featuring West Side Gun from Griselda Records. Also, we have Upside Down with Ashley Sorrell and one of the members of Griselda Records, which is Benny the Butcher. And then we also have I Don't Age. But one of my favorites that was on the album that wasn't released as a single was The Pendulum. That song was hard, you know what I mean? It was like I think it was kind of like a sample from a sermon. And I thought it was dope. And he had Fubu, which is For Us, By Us. It's actually for Black History Month. This whole album is really dope. You know what I mean? It was just mostly like a poetic and just about politics. And I just loved the idea of it. And you got Cedric the Entertainer on it. You got G Perico, West Coast's own. Like, you know, he was on there. And then you also have Conway the Machine, one of the members of Griselda Records. But the only thing I want to talk about now is Jadakiss' song featuring Pusha T, which is Hunting Season. Now, that song was actually dope. I was able to listen to it before it got taken down. Why? I'm gonna explain this. This is from Pusha T. So this is from Pusha T's Instagram. Hunting Season was a request that Ice Pick J, rest in peace, always had, and in light of his death, me and Kiss made an incredible song. With that being said, the whole concept of hunting season and the hypothetical ideas of killing rappers isn't sitting well with me. While mourning the recent death of Pop Smoke, rest in peace, Pop, and condolences to his family. Now, I can understand why the song was taken down, and because they were really talking about rappers, because Jadakiss's homeboy got killed, and they actually made a song together him and Push, and they actually and Pusha T says some lines, and it was actually dope, but people were speculating that he was dissing Drake. And I had to dispute that because it wasn't really about Drake. It was about rappers in general, like who he got beef with. So it wasn't about Drake really. Because if it was about Drake, it would have been addressed to him personally, you know. But this song was just about killing rappers. So that didn't sit well with Pusha T because Push really didn't like the flow of things. And plus people are devastated at the loss of Pop Smoke, which is one of the topics today. So talk to us about Pop Smoke. What happened?
Okay. You know what I was gonna tell you? You look nice today.
Oh, thank you.
You look really cute. I
so
like
do
that.
you.
I have that. but
This
it's like
jacket?
a windbreaker type of.
You got it from Forever 21?
All right, like LP is saying, so rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
It's just so, it's such a shame that, well, I don't really even know all the details, and I don't think there's a lot of details floating around, just a lot of speculation. Like, he posted his address with the whole Amiri tag shout out he was doing, and then something about his brother. Him and his brother was taking a picture and they saw the address. Long story short, it's not hard to find people. It's not hard to find people on the internet nowadays. I'm sorry, y'all. I drew a blank. However, we gonna move on. So, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Definitely be careful out here in
rest
these
in
streets.
peace.
Yes. Moving on, guys. So, another thing that I want to address was the fact that Blueface spoke. Well, he addressed the situation, saying that people from out of state should tap in when they come to LA. And a lot of people kind of felt, well, they kind of got a little in their feelings about the whole situation. But what do you guys think? Do you think with issues like Pop Smoke happening, should rappers from out of state tap in with LA people?
In my opinion, no. Because at the end of the day, you should be coming out here for business and business only. Why do I need to tap in with anybody because I'm coming out here for a business or a tour or a vacation?
Do you think it's like a sense of protection?
In a sense, I feel like he means some. I mean, he probably meant well in that post by saying something like, yeah, you may need some protection from LA guys, but at the same token, those LA guys could be the ones that set you up. So you want me to call somebody to protect me, but these the same ones who might set me up. So no,
a lot of the times we've definitely seen that happen.
Yeah,
We've
own
definitely seen that.
homies is robbing homies. So it's like no. At the end of the day, he should have hired his own security for his own protection.
I definitely agree. LP, what you think?
First and foremost, we all know that I do not like Blueface. But to be honest with you,
Blueface do to you?
I like
you really want to ask me that? 'Cause
I want to see you bust out.
it's not. I don't have. First of all, I don't have.
But what rap?
First of all, okay. Hold on.
Hold on.
First of all, I don't have
Folks.
personal beef. I just don't like the fact that people are not getting the credit when the credit's due. That's the only problem that I had that didn't sit well with me. Okay, so. And another thing is, he's telling the truth. You know, people got to tap in, but first of all, how he's saying it is just, you know, I totally understand. Like, people got to let people know.
No, you don't.
But who is we letting know? Because who is
like
really
families,
the general
you
of
know what
LA?
I mean? Just let them know that you're around, like you safe or something like that. You don't have to tell them where you at. You know, just say I'm with friends or shit. You know, I'll call you.
No, they want you to tap in with somebody in LA. They want you to let somebody know who they general is. Like, yeah, I'm up in LA. I need this protection.
But that's what
'cause I got
people
100
do. A lot of
bands on
gang
me.
members do that. You know what I mean? I had to tap in a couple times. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever. But at the same
tapping
time,
in for LP? No, look. All right, y'all. So you hear
Okay.
two different opinions. So look, we're gonna move on for time's sake.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about Snoop Dogg at the Red Talk table, or with Jada Pinkett. Did you guys see that?
I did not watch it, but I did see a little clip of it.
Red Table Talk, excuse me. Yes, you saw the clip?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear what she was saying to him?
Elaborate.
I didn't hear about it.
Okay,
yeah.
look. So she kind of like, to me, corners Snoop. Okay, you know Snoop made the comments about the Gayle King thing, but we all know that he recanted his statement. So, he apologized or whatnot. However, he went on Red Table Talk, and Jada was just like kind of on him, like, you know, you hurt when you said that about Gayle, like, you hurt me. You took away from me. You took away from Willow. And it's like, I mean, I get it. But
So is she trying to say, like, you took away from me and Willow because, like, they're women and you disrespected a woman? Or, like, what is it that he...
It kind of just... I didn't really get that out of it. I just kind of felt like she was reaching for, you know...
Most likely, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, because...
She reaching for views.
Because even Snoop was kind of like... He just looked at her. But if nobody's seen that, y'all need to Check that out.
I mean,
It's pretty good.
The way it sounds, it's like seems like Jada was reaching. Snoop didn't take the bait. That's basically what it sounds like.
I don't know. He shook his head.
He
He agreed. He just, and then they went on from that. So look, the last thing that I want to talk about is the lady that not her husband. It was her boyfriend. She got him rental property for his birthday, and he was upset because he didn't get a Rolex.
I seen that.
That was horrible.
That was ridiculous. It just literally clicked in my head like typical black nigga. Like, not no black man, but a typical black nigga. You want a Rollie, but not no rental property?
I don't think he got it.
But you see how
He was so
looked?
ungrateful.
No.
He was an older. He wasn't
young.
young. He was not young.
He's supposed to know what you can do with some rental property.
Well, and he didn't know.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. And if
Who knows nowadays? If you're not literally educating yourself on these things, do you really know?
Because I kind of feel like ignorance is bliss. Like with
Yeah.
all these things that we have out here, with all these, like with Nipsey, for example, even if you don't read with somebody like that, just, it's too many things out here for
He wanted a Rollie
It was a
to
shame.
flex.
That's basically what he wanted.
So look, that was my take. Did you have anything to add, Khadijah?
So you guys all know that I'm a nursing major. So
Hey.
I decided to talk about this topic that was very interesting to me. It was in the New York Times. It was basically about how they were doing like this test where they were helping kids administrate nasal spray for people that's overdosing. So the nasal spray was basically
I read that.
it was like to what is the word that I'm looking for?
Reverse the overdose?
To reverse the overdose. So they were training children to reverse overdose. And I just feel like that's bittersweet to me.
I mean, when I kind of felt, I don't know, because a part of what the article was saying is how the kids are too young, that they shouldn't be engaging in training on how to reverse an overdose. But in the same sense, like the opioid addiction rate is like outrageous, and people are like on meth and like, all kind of
Why
stuff.
kids? Because their parents are the ones that are
overdosing.
doing drugs. Like, and their guardians are doing drugs. So, and then they were saying in the article how this young kid started off doing drugs at 13. And at 16, his parents overdosed.
Okay, so they picked the kids already that have drug issues.
Well, it was just,
I
think it was just the overall seminar.
It was an overall seminar
for children, period.
Yeah.
So I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to train them on that, but I would probably opt my child out since I don't do drugs.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's bittersweet because it's kind of like they're choosing schools where they feel like drugs are mostly known in that community.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. If you have a take, definitely call in 323-293-3375.
Let us know how you feel.
Mm-hmm.